Hi, greetings and welcome fellow YouTubers, VR gamers, developers and all the else in between. Now, as I said in my previous video, what I kind of want to do is this sort of development project. 1 month, one project. It came up with an idea that another YouTuber did, a YouTuber called Yachi Croshaw, who basically did this development diary of trying to create 1 game per month. Now, I wanted to do, as I'm not much of a programmer, I do a little bit of programming, but it's more hobbyist, just know a little bit on the outside edge. I'm not a massive developer, I'm a jack of all trades, not a master of any, but I want to try and see how far I can go by creating little projects here, little projects there. Now for January just gone, we created a little VR world in Altspace. A little VR world that showcased the films of the 48-hour film festival that I currently do volunteering work, and they've got another event coming up soon. So I wanted to do a little something for them. And by the end of January, with all the bugs, glitches and problems that we had, I managed to finally get out a full 3D environment, a full virtual reality environment that people can just wander around in, watch previous entry videos and just chill and chillax, chill and relax and chat to other big people that are in the area. Okay, admittedly not many people are using it at the moment, but I am getting some interest in there. And as we grow and as we build up a little portfolio over the course of the next 11 months now, we will develop more and add more to this portfolio, add more to this list of stuff that we're doing, with mostly a focus on VR, but we're not going to hold it there. We are going to be expanding this outside of VR for some of the areas, such as doing like the 3D animations, doing, if it's just like a 2D flat screen program project, then it's a 2D flat screen programming project. My ideal goal is to create and publish a virtual reality game that you can download and play on the Quest or on PSVR through, I don't know if you want to like sideload it or not. I am not at that level yet. I am nowhere near that level, but that is one of my ultimate goals. And to attain an ultimate goal, you've got to work out the little goals in between. As I said, the way to getting to your goal is putting one foot in front of the other. And that's another reason why I'm doing this little 12 month, one project a month project. One project per month project for 12 months. Yeah, you get what I mean. The reason that I'm doing this is because I want to develop myself. I know I'm keeping my breath. I want to develop myself into a better person. Whether it be for development, artistic, graphics design, animations, even knowing technology, because I understand that where my level of technology or understanding of technology is back in like the 1980s. And it is quite clear to me that I don't understand as much about computers of the current world, the current technology level, as much as I should know. And hopefully this 12 month improvement project will help me gain better experience and knowledge in that area as well. So as we go along, I want to cover a whole broad spectrum of things. Now, whilst I'm doing this, at the beginning of each month, I will produce a video like this one here to describe what I'm going to be doing for this month. and at the end of the month showcase my results. Now I must admit, in January I might not have pretty much done that, did the first video, because I just got on with it. I thought, okay, this is what I want to do, and I just basically started modeling and molding in Unity, working out how to use Unity and understanding the asset stores and how to use the uploaders for Altspace. Maybe in the future I might be even to do rooms for VR chat, because I know that VR chat is quite popular as well. But yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, so for January I just didn't do the first video, but I did the last video saying, okay, this is what we did in January while I wasn't speaking. But as I said, I want to create a video at the beginning of each month explaining what I'm doing, and the video of the month showcasing what I did. So this is kind of the beginning of the month. I know we're already a few days in, and at the time of recording this, and it might be a little bit longer since I still need to do video editing. So all the video editing you see on here, like this behind me, is all stuff that I do in Adobe Premiere. So this is another stage of my self-development that I want to do. But I don't have anyone else helping me, except for my missus, who sometimes comes in as voice actors every now and again. As I said, everything that we do, everything you see on this channel is entirely self-made by me. Yeah, oh, sorry, my head. So I just have to push my head back into place there. Sorry, I started sweating a little bit there. Right, back on target. This month, we are doing mixed reality. Now, I don't even know if it's possible for me yet, because as you know, as you may know, I am kind of broke. I don't really have hardly any money in my pockets at the moment, except for what my normal job pays, and I'm not afraid to say how much that I earn out on public. I am on 21k a year. I was about to say US dollars, English pounds sterling. So 25,000 a year, and with that I have got to pay for the rent of this place, as well as electric bills, eat and get to work. So therefore I don't have much in the way of money left over to do for my own things. Now, I mean, things like this mic, I've managed to get it. It's a cheap mic, it's a cheap setup. I mean, even the green screen behind me was only just like a couple of quid. I am working on a shoestring budget of what I have left over from my work placement. So yes, moving forward, what I want to do with the budget that I have at the moment is see if I can get mixed reality. Now, for some of you who might not know what I mean by mixed reality, because there's a lot of confusion out there between mixed reality, augmented reality, virtual reality. Well, we all know what virtual reality is. If you don't, why are you watching this channel? Well, I'm not stopping you watching my channel. Please enjoy watching my channel if you don't, even so. But yeah, if you're not sure what I mean by mixed reality, I mean mixed reality such as things like what you're seeing up here at the moment. Prime examples, I mean, you see like Beat Saber. A lot of people play Beat Saber where it looks like they're actually in the arena with blocks flying at them. You can see the actual person in the game world. And the actual lightsabers for the Beat Saber look like they're actually attached to their hands, so they're swinging them away as they're going around, and it looks really impressive. Now, to do this, we need a few pieces of equipment. Firstly, green screen, yay! As you can see, got a good old green screen up there behind me, so that's number one checked. Next thing we need is software. At this moment I don't know what the software is that I need, but that's all part and parcel of the research. Maybe by the time that I've actually come to do the video editing of this, I might have even found the software that I need. If it's there, it's here. If not, I've just pointed to thin air. Okay, so software. These are the software that we need. But next part is hardware. Now this is where I may fall down. This is the specifications of my laptop at the moment. Now I know that I'm just pointing here because I'm going to be adding the specifications in post-edit, but I think from what I know so far, it's a i7 laptop, i7 CPU, NVIDIA GTX graphic cards. I bought this way back in like 2015, 2016. So it's a fairly old, I mean it's 5 years old at least. Well, approximately, okay. It's approximately 5 year old laptop. That's an i7 NVIDIA GTX 960, I believe, I think I remember seeing it, and only 8 gigabytes of RAM. Now, this is what I'm saying about the technology. When I used to know about technology, because I used to really know about technology, I had bits and pieces of computers all over my bedroom when I was a kid. In fact, my mum wouldn't even come into my room before because she was so scared. Because I had like my computer was like a circuit board over here, monitor over there, keyboard down there, power supply all over there, and cables just running all over the place. And that was my bedroom when I was a kid. Yeah, in fact, at one point I even had to like do soldering to get like BIOS chips out of faulty motherboards just to place into a new my current motherboards to get my systems working. And in those day and age, the only things that we needed to know about how powerful a computer was its CPU speed. So like a P90 was greater than a P60 because the 90 or 60 was how many megahertz a second that it was running at. How much RAM that it had, so a good old 512 megabytes of RAM. Yeah, really cool. And how big the hard drive was. Because I think that after a certain size hard drive, it stopped working because the BIOSes never thought anyone would go over like 512 megabytes. Yeah, we'll never be able to use that much data. That was all right way back in like the 1980s, 1990s. So now when people say that there's like an i7, oh yeah, i7, they're like really high, they're really powerful. Then why is it such a poor machine? Oh, because the CPU isn't that fast. So what? Okay, I know that i7 is faster than an i5, and you might have, is it like an i8 or i10 or ix, or what is this I think? So I think that the i7 is supposed to be a powerful computer, but there's an i7 from like 5 years ago is no match for an i7 that's just come out today, because numbers. What? Yeah, I think there's like some other numbers that goes with that, and I have no idea what that means. So, I mean, is this graphics card that I got in my laptop, is that actually any good? Will it do the job that I need it to do? Is all that I need to do for my laptop just upgrade the memory? I don't know, but we're going to find out. And if we find out that it works, then all that I need to do at the moment to upgrade my system to be able to use mixed reality is just get some memory, upgrade my laptop to at least 16. I'm going to see if I can try for 32 gigabytes of RAM and get that Questlink cable in. Now I've already ordered the link cable. Well, as I said in the previous video, I couldn't find anywhere a Questlink cable. When I did a search for Questlink cable on Amazon, there was no Questlink cable anywhere to be found. However, I did find super high-speed data transfer cables that were SS5 and SS10. Now, the standard SS and SS10. I think SS is supposed to be USB 3.0, No, 3.0. And this is another thing. When we were back in the day, it was either USB or PS2. What was your choice? Oh, USB, please. And then we called USB plug and pray back there, because when you plugged it in, you never knew if it was going to work or not. But now we've got USB. You've got USB 2.0. You've got USB 3.0. You've got USB SS. You've got USB Firewire. You've got USB Type C. You've got USB what? And I thought, what the heck? What is all this? I know that I'm supposed to have a blue port on it, but my laptop, it doesn't have a blue port on it. However, it does have a sign for an SS on it, which is supposed to be the super speedy USB, which is supposed to work with the 5 gigabytes USB drive, but it's not the US SSB 10.0, which is 3.001 or. So yeah. I need to work on what the technology is all about. And hopefully the cable that I've ordered will work on my blinking laptop. It looks like it's supposed to. If it does, great, we're up one level. If it doesn't, I've just wasted 30 odd quid for that cable to come through from China. Yeah, now, as I said, the next thing that I need to know about is about the RAM. The RAM, the memory. Back in the day we called them SIMs, then after that it was DIMMs, then it was DDR, then it was DDR 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if this laptop is DDR 1, DDR 2, or if it is DDR at all. It might be some other unknown thing. So that's another thing I'm going to need to research to see what RAM it is, and then order it. And hopefully I can find it cheap enough, because I remember back in the day when we were looking for RAM sims that were so expensive that they were worth their weight in diamonds, is what it was actually quoted to us. Memory sims back in the day were worth their weight in diamonds. They were really expensive. Mind you, diamonds are intrinsically valueless, but that's neither here nor there. We didn't discover that in the be a scam until recently, but hey ho. Yes. So next thing is trying to see if we can order some RAM, and then I got to do the unthinkable, and that is take a screwdriver to my laptop and take it apart. Now, at work, one of my jobs is dismantling laptops. But these are Lenovo laptops and Dell laptops, and I had a certification in specifically taking those laptops apart. And also, they are not my laptops. Those laptops are not my laptop. So when I put a screwdriver to a laptop that is mine and has been mine for like 5 years and got all my hard work on it, and if I mess this up, I am completely kaput. I'm going to get a little bit nervous about doing this. I mean, like screwdriver, magnet, swab. Please, it's going to be like a surgical operation trying to get this done. So I am going to be a little bit nervous about doing that. So that's the setup for what we're doing this month. We're going to try and see if we can get my underpowered laptop up to speed and cabled and set up to use mixed reality. Final thing that I need to do for this is to be able to see if I can hook up my camera, that thing there I'm pointing to right now, to the laptop. Now, the camera itself, when I record from that, it stores the video into its SD card. It's got a HD output, which is, I'm guessing, a one directional, which I can plug into my TV, and therefore what's on the camera would then output to my TV. Now, what if I plug the HD cable from the camera into the laptop, because that's an output port going to an output port. They don't mix, you see, because they're both laptop's trying to display an image going out, and also the camera's trying to display an image going out, and doesn't work. So how the heck can I connect this camera up to my laptop? However, I'm not too fussed about that, because if I can't get that work, I've got a couple of old cheap USB cameras lying around, which I can just plug those in and use that. Because when it comes to mixed reality, we're not worried about the quality of the person on the screen, but the overall video, which is game centric, which will be fed into the laptop through the link cable when I'm actually playing it live, well, or when I'm playing it. So that's the last thing. However, if we manage to get this all done, if we manage to get the laptop up to spec, and I managed to record some decent video, and we managed to make a mixed reality video, you will start seeing videos actually coming out of me testing and then uploading these. And then there's a series of videos that I would want to output. A series of videos of me playing through all levels of Beat Saber, series of levels of me playing medium and expert levels of Pistol Whip, me playing through the Jedi course, and actually just playing a whole series of games that I've currently got on the Quest from a mixed reality point of view. Because I think there's another thing I need to research, that it doesn't matter what games you play, because in VR, all these things in VR has got a virtual world, a virtual presence. So therefore, there is going to be something from every single possible angle, because it is a three-dimensional environment that you're working in. Even though you're seeing it in 2D, it is a three-dimensional environment that you exist in the virtual world. And as such, there can be an extra camera in there to view it from any point of view that you want. And I think that's what the point of this software that we get in is, to see what's going on the Quest, and see where it try to put the environment onto the computer and bring the person that you can see it in the camera into that environment, and then mix it up on the green screen. As we go through, I will explain all of this as I'm working this out. So there's a whole series of videos that I would want to start doing, and if I start getting this out within like the next few weeks, I think my link cable will come through on the 8th. I've still got to dismantle my laptop and try and see if I can figure out what memory it uses, and then I'll get some new memory come in. Once I've gotten that, then hopefully we can start seeing some videos come out, and by the end of the month I will create a final video explaining whatever has happened, if it's a failure or if it's a success. So that's where we're going to finish up with this video for today, and as we've explained everything that we're going to be doing for this month. So okay, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed watching this channel as much as I've enjoyed creating it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because our target for this year, we want to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I really want to try and see if we can meet that 1,000 subscribers by the end of this 12-month project. That's another sort of development that I'm aiming for. So again, thanks very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys out there.